We are back with Golden Sun. And the game is very loud in my ears. Hold on. That's better. Ah! Wires. Alright, I was productive and actually did things off stream, which I said I would do. And by off stream, I meant about 20 minutes ago. Which is also why I'm late. I did do some forging. My goal was to, like, don't get item duplicates, so I had to reset a few times, and I haven't forged any, like, all the materials we have access to so far. But I did get some nice stuff out of it. Mainly from our Orichalcum, we got the this armor. From Mithril, we have gotten the Mithril armlet. And from the Zol, we have gotten the Verdant Sword. Also from Zol, the Air Angle. The bow from Mithril. And the Mithril clothes from, well, you guessed it, Mithril. Big shock there. And yeah, so we still have 2 Zol left over. And there are also only 2 more Zol items that we can get. So it's gonna require some resetting, and I'm gonna do that after stream because, yeah, obviously. In terms of Mithril items, there are 2 Mithril items left that we could get. One's a sword, the other one is a claw. The thing about the claw is I don't want it, because Sveta will get her unique weapon soon. And at that point, no claw is, like, better than what we have, so that'd be completely useless. So not doing it. Okay, what I want to do first now is sell a bunch of stuff. Because, yeah. Inventory. Getting a bit crowded here. There's a bunch of useless stuff that I don't really need. And yeah, so the overall plan is going to be that we'll get more pieces of darkness armor today. And also bring back the 2 people we've been carrying around. For quite a while now. Which, they probably didn't have the best time. Gonna be honest. I don't think you have anything. You have neither. Okay. So let's do some equipment management, just because why the hell not? Okay, Dustblade we can sell. You know, I should have done this off stream as well, but didn't. Yubo seems to also be, like, worse for everyone, right? Yep. That's what I love about, like, new modern RPGs, is that they usually have, like, a fast equip button that just, like, makes sure all your characters have, like, the best stuff equipped. Hey, Lise, thank you very much for the lurk. Much appreciated. I hope you have a lovely Saturday. Just doing housework? The fun things in life. Well, I hope it goes well. Mithril West. Okay, so we can give that to someone. Let's give it to Himi. Himi has terrible equipment. Let's, you know, make sure she doesn't anymore. Silver Longbow. 35. Is it better on you? Kind of, yes, but I think I may want to give him the other weapon. Where is it? There it is. Yeah. Doesn't really good on Tyrell for some reason. Let's give that a meaty. Also because he already has two of the abilities, so that's kind of nice. And then I can give Karis the new bow. And Karis can get the new armlet. I'm so not used to doing equipment management anymore. I am so glad about modern JRPGs. 26, 23... No, wait. Don't give... Whoops. That's the other annoying thing. I mean, it's not really annoying. It's actually kind of nice because Sveta does not need powerful equipment because she'll just get it at some point. Which is really convenient. 36... You know what, Mr. Pirate? You might as well get that one. And I think that is it. And then we can sell the rest. Alright, cool. It is done, finally. I mean, I guess the nice thing, again, is if you ever sell, like a special weapon, you can always just buy it back. So that's really, really, really nice. And I think more games should implement that. Alright, now we can start playing the game. Let's go. Alright, there are 3 big circles left. And because I don't want to have to go down here again, let's get that piece of armor. And yeah. I mean, we will have to go back across the world map during post-game anyway. Because, again, I do want to show off the secret bosses because they're the fun part of the game. Or the easy part, depending on how willing you are to completely cheese the ever-living hell out of those things. Ooh, wait. How do our Djinns look? I need to... Okay, I know where these two are. I know where that one is. Final 2 Mercury ones. I know where one of them is. And I think one is a world map one. So, depending on how well this goes, we might actually get all the Djinns today. Which could be really cool. We're really not that far off from completing this. I mean, at the end of the day, it depends on how many bloody random encounters I have to deal with. Oh yeah, right. Hold on. I'm starting to remember so many things all of a sudden that I wanted to do. Let's look at the party setup. Because... yeah, let's bring Tyrell in. And then... a meaty. There we go. That's our low-level crew. That's gonna be our team for today. Which means we have no AoE healer in this group, but it will be fine. Especially because if I remember correctly, there isn't a boss. I'm trying to think like what the next big story boss is. And I frankly think there isn't one. Up until the finale. I might be mistaken about that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Which actually, thinking about it, that's kind of sad. Because the last big story boss we had were the, were Blados and his companion. In the Eclipse Tower. And then throughout this entire, like, open world section, you just have nothing. Oh my days, there's so many enemies. Go away. Leave me alone. They do, like, no damage. But for some reason, they take way too many hits to kill. Come on. Go away. Jeez. Go, 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 go. Dang it. This is already quite the damage heavy team. Like all the support characters. Like Reeve, Karas. And Himi aren't here, so this is already the fastest I can do, I guess. Oh wait, we have an AoE healer. We don't have an AoE healer. Right, Sveta does not have AoE heals. Open the door, Himi. Please and thank you. Burning Island Cave. Alright. This is also like pretty, like when you don't know, that you have to get Himi, before you can open a lot of these doors. Like wandering around the world and then coming across these like bunch of doors that you cannot open after you've fought your way through like a million random encounters. Feels kind of terrible, not gonna lie. I did not have a particularly high amount of fun during my first playthrough of this game. Jester's Armlet. Wait, who did you give it to? Oh. I am so used of items just being given to people later in the party. Didn't even get the idea of checking. So, little fun fact about this area. This is where one of the optional bosses is located. And if I remember correctly, it is considered to be the easiest of the optional bosses. And it was also the first one I ever fought and beat. Because it is... I wouldn't say it's super easy, but it's definitely the most doable of all of them. Which is very nice. There's our Djinn over there, by the way. But let's first of all get... Oh, nice, okay. Umbra Knuckles! And with that, Sveta will have... if I remember correctly, it's not the best weapon she can have. But it is... A, it's required for the story. And B, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good one. So I'm not complaining. Alright, let's try to get our... Well, mistakes were made. Doing a bit of a detour, but that's fine. Like that? Okay, no, that gets us to the door, which... On the door is caved a sun crest with an opening like a sword-sized keyhole. Perhaps something goes in it. Maybe. How do I get to... How do I navigate this place? I can't remember. Darn it. There you go, that looks good. Okay, cool. Hello, Mr. Djinn. You're just gonna nope out, I guess. Really gonna make me go to the other side. Found the random encounters. Well, that was quick. Nice. See, that's how I like it. I gotta say, at least in this game, you can like kind of mash through random encounters really quick. That is like one thing that bothers me in Paper Mario specifically. Is when you're like instant kill badge does not work, and the enemies don't give you any XP whatsoever. You still have to fight the entire thing. And oh my days, it is annoying. I don't have that much time. Working adult. Alright, let's get the other chest. There is no chest up here. What? Okay. Whatever. Suppose it's a shortcut. So at least something. Whee! Alright, let's get our Djinn friend. I think if I remember correctly, it is an angry one. So... The audacity. Was smiling just a minute ago. Incredible. Ow. Very rude. Really does not like a meaty. And there it is. Our second to last Masked Djinn. Hell yeah. Masked Djinn Flare. Sweet. Just one more to go, and the final Masked Djinn is in the final dungeon. So, it'll be a bit until we get it. But, at least now I know I have not missed a single one, and I am really happy about that. It's like the one stressful thing about this game is making sure you have not missed like a Djinn or a summon. Because doing so just feels bad. Just a really bad feeling. I'm gonna save. Gonna save our over. Restart the game file now. trying to think. We could either now go and get the final two pieces, or we could do a bit of a detour. You know what? We're gonna do a bit of a detour. That's a pretty cool animation. I did not know that existed. We're gonna do a bit of a detour. I mean, not really a detour, but a bit of a detour. All my days, that ship is slower than I remembered it. Go! Because first of all, I want to bring back our two guests to their homeland. Because I do feel bad for them. Kind of. At least for her. Him, I don't care about. He's very much a douche, so... Off to Ton Fun. At least I think that's where I need to get them to. Maybe? I'll find out, I guess. Okay, yeah. I cannot find it. I must find it. If I don't, the children. It was quite valuable. Perhaps a thief has taken it for himself. I mean, yes, we stole the Echo Jet. Yeah. Ah, Kraden, what news do you bring? It's you. Ah, happy family reunion. We're home. You must be exhausted. Who are you? You were in prison so long. It is a great relief to see you looking so healthy. Aww. We have more to discuss. We will take them to your chamber and see that they're taken care of. You and your friends have returned my children to me. I can never truly repay this kindness. Aww. My uncle is a generous man. I'm sure he'll give you a reward. We didn't ask for your help, but you gave it, regardless. Thank you with all my heart. I mean, I take rewards. Rewards are fine. I mean, we did steal earlier from the palace, but, you know... They never have to know. Good morning, Craig. Welcome. How are you doing? It's been a long time since my sister-in-law was so radiantly happy. I owe you much. The children of the Warriors of Vale and the great scholar Kraden with them have been awaiting you. Words seem inadequate, but the fate of Sana, no, the fate of the whole continent rests with you. Saving the world is sort of the family business for them. No pressure or anything. Yeah, exactly. I mean, as long as you get rewarded enough. I guess it's fine. Very well, it's time to depart. I want my reward. Where is my reward? Would like to thank you all. She's waiting in the annex when you're ready. Okay. There are things I would speak with you about. Please come to my study as soon as you're able. Alright. Off we go. This is also one of the last story beats before the finale, so we've been waiting for you. If I spent the next 100 years thinking of saving my children, it would still be insufficient. You saved me twice now. It hardly seems real that I'm safely back home in Sana. Thank you for your help, Morgul. I thank you. This has been a treasured family heirloom, but I want you to have it as a keepsake for your heroics. Lady Moon's ring. Hey, Ree. Not feeling the best, gonna lurk and play the block game. Ree, I hope you recover soon. And thank you very much for the luck. Enjoy the block game. To mark a bunch of papers though. Ah, the fun part of being a teacher. Well, I mean, I hope the answers the pupils gave you are not too horrendous. Or maybe some of them are really funny. Either one sounds like it would make the entire process a bit better. But funny that you talk about it, because we're still waiting for our final grade of this year, and we're very much annoying our teacher about it at the moment. So, yeah. And I will be praying at his side. Please come back safely. If I had powers like yours, I would see this through with you to the end. The audacity of this man. Like him plunging the world into darkness, essentially. And then talking all about like we're friends and whatnot. Incredible. At least we never got to talk to them again. This is study. There we go. Hello. There's something vital important I must give you. What? But first, let me be clear. You are searching for the Apollo lens, correct? Then my information was correct. I'm pretty sure in the German version he says like his spies or like his informants are correct. Interesting. What information? Information from a man who calls himself Arcanus. Ah. The fun man. So pretty good, which is a pain because bad answers are easier to mark. Wrong is wrong. When they've tried, they can be kind of right. Yeah, that's fair, I guess. We have a date for the results. We were supposed to get them this week. Oh, we didn't. So. And I think by start of next week they have to finalize like the finalize all the grades. So kind of hoping we get them as soon as possible. I mean, it will be like the grade will be okay. There is no way I can fall below like the threshold I've set for myself, so that's nice. But still, having it is kind of nice. What exactly did Arcanus tell you, Your Majesty? He said I would be visited by warriors seeking an end to the Grave Eclipse. They would be looking for the Apollo lens, a machine built by the ancients. And what did he want you to do when this happens? He asked me to give you something. Is it valuable? What's the nature of this gift, Your Majesty? Despite the name, the Endless Wall does have an endpoint. The Apollo Lin, Apollo lens lies buried past that point. In order to raise the ancient machine up out of the ground, you will need 3 treasures. We may assume that this is one of them? And what of the other 2? Where will we find those? Arcanus claims you would already possess one of them. Is that all? Yes, we already got the blue ball. Now we get the red ball. What about the last one? You must place the 2 orbs in the statue to reveal the 3rd. I seem to know the answer. Return to Neon and visit Uzume's tomb once more. Arcanus was the puppeteer who brought about the Great Eclipse, but why would he help us end it? I've been wondering that myself. At least Amy's prophecy seems to agree with Arcanus. It still could be a trick though. Now I'll be fine. You seem preoccupied, Creighton. What is wrong? Not sure. Is he our enemy? Or does he simply help in his own way? He's always been entirely inscrutable. Always? Make it sound as if you've known Arcanus for some time. Again, if you know Golden Sun 1 and 2, it is really easy to know who this character is. They didn't do a particularly good job at hiding his identity. You apparently have things to discuss. And you're gonna tell us what? I once knew a man... No, that story will have to wait. I understand. You don't want to say until you're sure. After all, he is an adept and might be related to one of us. If he's kin of one of us, it might prove painful to one or all if we might have to fight him. Okay, we won't badger you anymore. If you promise you tell us about it some other time. Perhaps we should set a day for a storytelling day. Day after we stop the Great Eclipse. Indeed we shall. Emperor Unan, thank you for your assistance. We will endeavor to not let you down. Talking hard. Red orb. What's the point of a deadline if it's not stuck to? Yeah. I mean, the entire project we did, like, the entire thing was all over the place. Like, we started a week late. And then because he can't do, like, grades next week, when we're back at vocational school, he only did, like, the interview he's supposed to do with each, like, project group. He only did it with, like, 4 groups. So that means for some of them it won't be accounted into their final grade. It's an entire mess. But from what I heard, that's kind of always been the case with the... Ooh, I wrote on that. Always been the case with this vocational school. It's a bit unorganized. Also, did that just say there's gum at the bottom? Gum being canon in Golden Sun universe confirmed. What? Okay. Yep. Boosts critical. Sure, more crits. I take. Boost defense and resist. Let's give that to like one of our squishies. Any guys left now? So, it will be 1 year. Like, starting September, my 3rd year starts. Though, the final exam is in, like end of June. So, yes. And the last school week is in, like, April. So, everything's gonna happen quite quick, and I'm scared. I don't like change. So, we'll see. Where's that famous German efficiency? It's a myth. German efficiency is a big old myth. All you need to do is look at our train company. And you easily know that we aren't as efficient as we'd like the world to believe we are. Alright, I think there is a Djinn somewhere here. I am 99% sure, and by 99% I mean I actually need to look it up. Because I can't type on my phone apparently. That's incredibly not helpful. World map? Maybe. That is not helpful, Google. There used to be such a good website. For that. And I wonder where it is. Oh boy. So it says south of Tonfan, so that would be like around here, I guess. I think I remember walking around this rock for a while to get it. Reading articles saying German efficiency things like a marketing strategy to push down. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I'm sure at a certain point we used to be very efficient. But just because that used to be a thing doesn't mean it remains a thing, so... This might also be one of those cases where, like, things used to work really well, and then at a certain point, people got complacent and never, like, adapted over the time. And that's when things start to fall apart. Enemies fleeing a random encounter. Yes, please. Is it maybe here? Where is my Djinn? I'd like to have it. Also, this now means I've perfectly jinxed the entire situation. Every other world map Djinn I got like on my first attempt. This one seems to be a bit shy. can't be allied productivity is higher than the UK's. I guess maybe it also depends a bit on, like, what area. Because productivity can come in many different forms. Also, my leg has fallen asleep. And, oh dear, it's unpleasant. Oh boy. Ugh. Hey. Nice. Got foam. Let's go. Alright, one more. Ah, ha, ha, ha. I'm still fascinated. Like, in the position I'm sitting in right now is how I sit, like, at least 30% of the day when I'm home. And my leg never falls asleep. Unless I am streaming in this position, then it does it. Oh my god, this is unpleasant. In the G8, probably due to the workouts being wasted on brewing a cup of tea. Honestly, I'd love to use my work time to brew a cup of tea. It's like the one thing about being someone who does not drink coffee is I don't have the excuse to just stand around in the company kitchen for, like, I don't know, a solid 30 minutes a day. To make myself coffee. I mean, I could, and then just, like, not drink it, but that'd be wasteful, and I don't like that. Because the work environment gives us no incentive to work. That's also the case. Yeah, there are a bunch of different things that factor into all of this, I think. What's the problem? What's the point of trying? Yeah. I mean, it's more or less the same here. I think to a less dramatic extent, but again, this is like the one big reason I am still living at home is because financially it is the smartest decision I could have made. I am saving so much money by not having to, like, pay rent and stuff. So, and that will hopefully help me later down the line in being able to afford at least something. Which is nice. Unlimited 6 days. Unlimited 6 days are nice. I do feel very bad, though, for taking them. I think, like, the average... If I have the statistic correct, like, the average German worker is, like, takes, like, 15 sick days a year, roundabout. And for some reason, I'm very stressed out about having to take more than that. 5%, not gonna lie, not amused by that. Yeah, that's really not. That's really... Rent is terrible. Not a big fan. Because, like, housing should not be... Housing should be something everyone can afford. Because everyone needs it. Everyone needs to live, like, somewhere. That is the wrong button. It's much better to stay home to save on the money. Yeah, it is. I mean, and also it feels kind of bad a bit, not gonna lie, when most people, like, move out and have their own place, and I, like, don't. On the other hand, I do not have the mental energy to like, look for apartments at the moment. And on top of that, I really don't want to, like, live alone. Like, if I move out, I'd like to, like, share an apartment with, like, multiple people. Does not need to be people I know, but, like, just having other people there would be, like, a big comfort for me. So yeah. Well, we'll see how it all plays out. Feel safer too. Yeah, exactly. Like when I was sick a few weeks ago, and like my mum was on vacation, and yeah, it's definitely nice knowing like someone is there just in case. Like not having to wear trousers. Well, Craig, see, that's not a problem for me because I always wear jeans unless I'm sleeping. Even in summer, I do not wear like I always wear like long jeans. Always. But yeah, of course, like sometimes you just like need a place for yourself and your privacy and stuff. We'll see. I mean, yeah. There's still a year, thank you. I still have a year time. I wanna try and find a place like by the end of my apprenticeship. I think that's a good time to start to look for something. Go away, bot. I mean, at least the bots now start by like apologizing for being a spam bot. So, you know, I'd say that's at least something. Say sorry for bothering, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're getting somewhere, you know? Oh, my days. What the hell is this? Ah, I see. AI is learning. I mean, I don't think these are written by... Are these written by AI? I don't know. I still don't like AI. I'm gonna be completely honest. This is where I am developing my inner old person trait, is being very, very opposed to AI. As someone who works in IT, probably not great, but you know. I have, to this point, not once used ChatGPT. I mean, it probably would have been smart at some points. But no, I refuse. Eventually I will, and I won't find it bad. Eventually I will start to come around and like it. I know how I am, but for the moment I am. I find it can be a really useful tool. I imagine it. Like as I said, like there will come a time where I will come around and be like, oh yeah, this is actually like really nice and really cool. But for the moment, I'm very, yeah. Like I said, I don't really have like big issue with like text generation. What I do have a big issue with is like image generating AI. That stuff I have a deep hatred for. As if I were going to use it. I'll become even more stupid. Yeah. Unless AI is used in a like a good way, it yeah. But I mean it's the same with the internet, right? People no longer had to like people all of a sudden had more access to more knowledge. Could find stuff a lot easier. It will continue to happen. But we can still find it annoying. I used to write some code for my Arduino a few times. Pick a different way to do things. Like, I didn't think of that option. Yeah, for stuff like that, it is really nice. Like, it can provide you a different, like, alternative solutions, different ways of approaching a problem, which is really cool. And at least at the moment, you still need to have, like, enough background knowledge about the topic, or, like, coding, in order to check if the AI did something completely stupid. It was like, I had like this one interaction where someone was using AI to like generate code for like Python code for something, and it didn't work, and so we still had to look over it, and there were like a few small mistakes we had to fix, and then it was working perfectly. So it's like, it's a great help, and combined with human knowledge, that's cool. But yeah, I guess for the moment, I still like to do things on my own.